Hey, energy party people. It's that time again for another rousing, probably not arousing. Ugh. Well, you do you. Uh, but welcome to another rousing episode of the intergalactic sensation Magic Mondays. Hit theme song, please. Hit theme song, please. Here we go.
You are magic, magic. We are magic. Magic Mondays with Coley.
Hello, or hey, energy party people. Okay, so before I choke death, wow, that's not being too dramatic. Welcome to Magic Mondays. Whew. Yeah, I'm your host. Let me get to this. I'm a little out of sorts here because I am not in my usual office. Oh, now I can't find it. Damn it. Okay, well. Hey, I'm upstairs in Dave's office. Jesus. Welcome to Magic Mondays. Hi, Yvonne. Let's play Yvonne's theme song. Here we go. Yvonne is in the house. Check her out. Yvonne. We need to talk. I have some interesting news, but I'll get to that in a personal way later on the show. Yeah, so welcome to Magic Mondays, as I've said about 5,000 times. Today's sponsor is one of our old favorites, Burden of Poof, support group for frustrated magicians. Mention Magic Mondays for a free magic wand shine up. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so oy vey. Yeah, I've been scrambling to get this going. Oh, good. And it looks like the signal's low. Isn't that fun? Well, one thing I wanted to mention, which is probably the least important thing to mention, is that this morning I got this from Michael. So this on Instagram, which I'm very rarely on. Hi, gorgeous. Sorry to intrude into your profile, but I honestly do like you, not for anything, but I just want to take care of you, beautiful. Oh, that means a lot to me. I'm ready to pay you whatever amount you desire, okay? Would you be my sugar baby? Oh, you never forget your first sugar bee invitation. Yeah, that's really touching. And yeah, I love the broken English. Yeah, and I'm assuming this person is attempting to say, like, oh, I'm from the United States, born and raised here, just some white guy, some creeper. Anyway, uh, Blanca says, Blanca is right, except, yeah, dude, you can pay me whatever you want. Just kidding, will not happen. Ooh, and Pam is here. Okay, we've got some more theme songs. Give me a moment. Little wow, seriously? I'm a little discombobulated, so bear with me. Okay, Blanca. Well, we're going to start with Pam because I found it easier. So here you go, Pam. Here's your personalized theme song. They call her Pam. Welcome, welcome. And for the lovely Blanca, here you go. Blanca. Oh, Blanca. Thank you for showing up today. Yay! Okay. Yeah, so welcome. I'll say it again. Welcome to Magic Mondays for the 17th time. I'm shooting for 100. Yeah, so what do I have to say today? Yeah, I'm locked out of my computer, so I'm in Dave's office, and I think I got my lighting sort of right. Oh, like bane of my existence, lighting. You know where the best lighting is for me personally? Our bathroom mirror upstairs, not downstairs, upstairs. Yeah. Anyway, what did I want to say? Well, Dave and I have started today. We're calling it a modified fast. So in the morning, I might have some tea um, with not much in it, and tonight I'm gonna make just but the vegetable soup, a very unfancy vegetable soup to enjoy tonight. So not a full on water fast like we usually do. This is a little more palatable. Yeah, anyway, that being said, um, so there's that. Of course, I'm not feeling it yet. I don't have breakfast anyway. Did have some coffee this morning though. Wink, but I didn't drink it. You know what that means. Anyway, okay. Oh, and so one of the bigger things that's happened this week is, you know how I've been complaining about like, I need to find an editor and then some way to publish my book. When I say publisher, it sounds like, oh, I don't even know what the right words are. Trying to sell myself to a publishing house, and that's not going to happen. As I've mentioned before, I'm not looking to sell myself to anybody. Um, and once the book is done, then I'll drink. By the way, yeah, once the book is done, then I'll decide what I'm gonna do with it, not before. Anywho, so I did a session for a long-term client slash friend the other day, and um we were just catching up after her session, and she was asking about the book, and I whined about like I need to find an editor and I don't know what to do. And so without telling me, later that evening, she like apparently had contacted somebody she actually works with. Um, Not in an editing job, but she knows this person is an editor and has written several books. And that person replied to her immediately and said I could contact her with questions. Oh, and by the way, she creates book covers. And and she has an editor that she loves. And so I talked to her yesterday, Amanda, which Coop, you'll appreciate this. One of my favorite anytime I hear the the name Amanda, I think of Moe's Tavern, getting a prank phone call, looking for an Amanda Hug and Kiss. He's, hey, I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. Okay, that's not a great Mo. Hey, Homa, that's my Mo. Anyway, I think it's good, but I've been told it's not. Anyway, and shame on anybody who told me it's not. Yeah. So I talked to Amanda yesterday and she was awesome and I just kind of fell in love with her and super helpful and free with the information, which is really overwhelming. Um, and she just mentioned she wasn't selling it. She wasn't trying to sell herself, but she mentioned that, she has published through all these different venues. But her last few books, she kind of basically created her own little publishing house. Um, Yvonne, like I said, we're going to talk later. And I hope. And and it's called Raven and Quail. Yvonne, do you love it? Like birds? Yeah. And and she said so she's published several of her books and then for somebody else she knows. Um and so ultimately there's two authors under in that I don't know the right lingo, but in that for her little publishing house. And yeah, she said the words, I have a little publishing house myself. And that was just kind of a whatever comment. And then later, and she gave me all the details about Julie, who has contacted me today, and maybe I can get into my iMac and get back to her later because we don't need to go into that. Anyway, yeah, and I think I found my publisher and my editor. And so I asked Amanda later, it's like we talked about her designing my book cover, and I asked her, like, what if you were my publisher? What if I published my book under Raven and Quail? And I can already brag that I will be among the top 3 published authors through Raven and Quail. Yeah. Yeah, so and I just love her, and it feels, don't wanna cry. Um, well, I got an Akashic reading from a friend recently about my book, and she's like, "Yeah, like, you're gonna do this in a different way, and it's gonna be a way that you're just gonna think like, 'Oh, I didn't know that was possible.'" And this just feels and she's right. It's like, this is feels so homey to me, um, which makes me think of Homie the Clown, uh, and Damon Wayans. But anyway, ugh, clowns. Yeah, so I think, well, I looked at her, I'm like, "Are we gonna do this?" And she's like, "I think we are." And so we're working out the details. Yeah, and the thought of working with just a one-on-one person who I really connect with rather than a giant company makes me so happy. And that being said, it's 11:11, at least on the West Coast. Okay, let's focus on this picture, and then we're gonna have a little sing-along. Here we go. Make a wish. Okay. And now that that's done, sing along if you can. I dare you. 0118-999-8819-9119-725-3. Okay, so that's I'm glad we established the new emergency services number. Okay, and thank you, Blanca. Yay indeed. Yeah, so I feel like a giant something has been lifted off of me, and I've just been more at peace ever since. I've been at peace ever since my client sent me that email after her session saying, like, "Oh, you can talk to this person." And immediately, I think I kind of already, part of me already knew, like, this could actually be a thing. I had no idea the publishing part. That's just a fucking huge bonus. Um, yeah, and so there's that. Yeah, and like I said, I will promote the book any way I choose to or not choose to. And there's still parts of me that are like, "Ugh," putting out my very personal life information, and bigger than that, the all the how my magic came to be, and with an attempt to spark other people's magic, and with by giving examples of how mine unfolded, maybe you could recognize that in yourself. um yeah, so that being said, yay, yay, yay. So that being said, I think it's time to bring on Monsieur Kupris. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, we're catching up with Koop. We're catching up with Koop. Yeah. Hey, Coop.
Hey, everybody.
So,
It's so dark in here.
well,
Sorry.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I need a light in front of me, but yeah, because it's dark here. I was telling you, yeah. So last week, Thursday, Friday, it was like all weekend. Really, it was like 92, 95. Today, right now, it's 55. It's gonna be a high of 60. It's cloudy and it's windy, and there's actually even like trace, raindrops, just little sprinkles and mist in the air, kind of thing. So yeah, it's like wintertime again.
Right?
Sweatshirt on, and yeah, it's bizarre.
In San Diego, we have, like it's referred to as May gray. Oh, I guess it is May 1st. Hey, welcome to May. May gray and June gloom. Yeah, so sunny San Diego. And I like, one of Dave's patients came up with, or told him, Grapple for April. Yeah, and then hotter than fuck in July. Yeah. Anyway, well, San Diego hot, not Sacramento hot. But real quick, Dr. Shannon is here, so
Hey,
I think we have a theme song. So let me find it. It's here somewhere. Here you go. Shannon is here. Hey, Dr. Shannon. Okay. Well, thanks for being here. Yeah. So, So what's going on in your world other than May Gray?
Last week I left kind of early, and went
right.
down to. So yeah, my dad was like, "You need to get down here. You need to get down here. You want me down Friday?" And I kind of put him off over the weekend, and like Monday. So I left. I said I told I had to be there by 2. And he gets there, is like, "Oh yeah, let's wait till tomorrow." But anyway, so we spent Tuesday and Wednesday taking the class. This is for the notary signing agent.
Right.
So now we can do like mortgage documents.
Right.
And like
More
that.
signatures at one time.
Yeah, title companies and whatnot. And so no, it was really nice. I like being at their house, although that was my house when I was, I moved there. I lived there around between 10 and 18, and again at 22, and again at 24. I mean, they've been living there since 1977. So,
Wow.
yeah. So yeah, no, I like being there. It's nice and it's neat and well appointed. The dogs like having the backyard, and there's a dog park down there's a they have a gate in their backyard. It used to be just a dirt road. There's like power lines. It's PG&E owned land. When I was a kid, it was a Christmas tree farm, and they've since like turned the road into like the Cross Valley Trail, and it meets the Iron Horse Trail that runs basically from Martinez, the very far northern East Bay, all the way to I don't know, Pleasanton, or maybe even to San Jose. They converted an old railroad. It's a bike and pedestrian path that goes like 29 miles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's like it's like literally you can see that from my parents' backyard. So there's a dog. Yeah. So that was nice, and yeah, I get to spend some time with my dad, and then some time alone, and yeah, it was so I was there through like. Well, we started taking the test on Wednesday. My dad didn't pass at first.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was all discouraged, and why am I doing this? I'm going to quit. And I said, no, you just need to take, because the last time it was an in-person test. Had an hour to take it, and fill it a Scantron, fill in the bubbles, kind of thing. This is an at-home test that had no time limit, right? I mean, we could literally just look up the questions and Google them and talk about them for 3 days.
Google them. Wow. Okay.
So, that's I sat there with him while he took the test, and we Googled the questions. They're supposed to somehow people wrote them down or whatever. We found exact word for word questions and found the answers. And so yeah, if we took our time, and some of them we had all kinds of reference documents that we weren't using. I mean, he should. So I said, let's look at the document. And we found the right. So yeah, the answers were there, and it's not like in a real world thing. We always have those references available anyway. So
right.
So yeah, so we finally passed the test Thursday night, and I came back Friday. And
wait, he finally passed.
Yeah.
Oh, he was able to. Oh, good. Okay.
So we did. So yeah, and I came back, and Shauna got delayed on, so it ended up being perfect timing. I got back like an hour before she did, and then we had a nice weekend, and she's back. She's back to Colorado now. She's on her way to Seattle right now for another. And I am. What do I got going this week? So yeah, I'm gonna. I still have to get my fingerprints taken for the notary thing.
Oh, you think it pass?
Pardon me?
Do you think you'll pass?
Yes, I will. I have no doubts about that. Because I've had lots of background checks lately with my concealed weapons permit and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and actually, every time I buy a gun, they run a background check on me. So
I think I only had one that I know of.
No, I have several now.
I've had a couple. I don't know.
I bought the handgun I bought never intending to carry it every day. So it's like a solid steel. It weighs like about 5 pounds loaded. It's 5 inches long. So I got a smaller, a Glock. It's half polymers, half plastic, so it weighs a lot less. It's like an inch shorter, and it's much more comfortable. So.
Hey, this is more important than what you're saying. Just kidding. Maybe we should change the name of this show to Guns and Mondays.
I don't know. All I must say is I do it's trending even harder. More liberals are buying guns than conservatives, and more women are buying guns than men.
That's interesting.
So I mean, I just kind of think about it. It's like, back in for most of human history, might made right. And the biggest, strongest had their way, and a gun is a way for 105-pound woman to be on an even playing field with a much larger man. So I mean, it's getting big in the LGBT community right now.
Wow.
They're feeling very threatened. It's like, well, okay, people are going to mess with us. I'm going to carry. So it's like, yeah, people, yay, gun rights. Oh, it's like, it used to be legal to open carry in California, and you could still carry. You just had it was Ronald Reagan who introduced the first gun control against that, because a lot of people started carrying guns. They didn't like that.
So don't let the black
control has this racist roots. Yeah, so they want certain people to carry guns. They want people that look like us to carry guns. So yeah, I think more minorities, the more oppressed people carry guns. I think it's what they don't want, and so that's, I don't know, something to think about.
Wow. Well, speaking of Ronald Reagan, he was shot when I was in the 9th grade. I forget which was first. I should remember this. Was it John Lennon was killed, or anyway, both of them.
Yeah, they're both shot in 1980, right? It was 1980, right? Lennon and Reagan were both shot in the same year.
Oh yeah, James Brady. Because I remember the joke at the time was, "Who's Ronald Reagan's favorite? What's Ronald Reagan's favorite vegetable?"
Right. James Brady, Sigma Chi, by the way. Oh, Sigma Chi.
Really? Sigma Chi. Well, all right. But I was in the 9th grade, and I remember hearing, like, at school, that the president had been shot, and I wasn't, like, nobody ever said anything in my family like, "Oh, we're Republicans or we're Democrats." No, I guess my dad's a Republican, obviously. Now I get it. Me and my brothers have always been super little, so yeah, but I remember being really upset by hearing that he was, like, I felt very unsafe, and I went home. I walked home, I remember, like, in the middle of school.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade. I remember I was in history class when they made the announcement. We didn't get to go home, though. So.
And this just in, Blanca says, it's nice to hear 3 different perspectives on guns. Yeah, who saw this coming? And Blanca says, because I've always wanted to learn to shoot and use guns. I am for nonviolence. So that has always been an issue for me.
Yeah, and
having shot once was fun.
I'm definitely not pro-violence. That's kind of, I mean,
never
ever have to pull it out for what, it's fun to, I'm going to go shooting later today, just because it is fun to see the holes appear on the paper, and, yeah, it's kind of satisfying.
If I ever live by you again, maybe you'll take me to the shooting range.
I would love to. Yeah, I get
because it was interesting.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that would. It's kind of scary thing and intimidating, and yeah, a lot of people who I'm pretty nonviolent. I would say I did consider joining the military, but it's not like I've ever wanted to ever. That's like. No, I could never. I mean, killing people. So, although I'm not a pacifist, I must say I'm not violent, but I think pacifism is a luxury, philosophical luxury that it just look at the way the universe is. Time demands violence. It's just the very nature of living. Life lives on the death of other life. Even plants, and I don't know. It's just so can't get away from all that. It is a violent universe. Even stars rip themselves apart and eat themselves, and I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, no, guns are fun, and yeah, they can be used to do bad things, though. That's why I think it should be harder, obviously, in a lot of this, like Texas, you don't have to just walk in the store. You don't have to buy. You don't have any training. You can conceal carry, start carrying around a gun without any. I had 16 hours sitting in a classroom talking about what happens if you shoot and you miss. What happens to the bullets that don't hit, right? You got to be thinking about that kind of stuff, and you don't want penetration and cover, that kind of thing, and you can't. People out there without guns have no idea really what they are carrying and how to use them, and when it's reasonable to, and when it's not, when it's justified. And so yeah, I'm all in favor of training and red flag laws and background checks up the ass. I don't know where people are so reticent about that. So I don't know.
Well, if we went shooting, I wonder if I could use a stupid thing to say, but I'm going to complete my thought. I wonder if I could use Dave's gun. That he's always had it, because he's from the Midwest and he's trained, and it never comes out of it's protected and up in a closet and in a thing. And
if the zombies came, you should it's like you should be able to change the tire on your car. It's just another tool to use in an emergency. Really. So, but you should know how to use it. And you should train with the one that you have access to. That's why you should train how you would fight, I guess. So
I too
like Jake has a gun, but he won't even go with me to the range until he takes a class. He's just in his mind it's not okay to even just go try to use it without, which is I'd rather have people have that attitude than
erring on the side of caution.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
But I get 2 free guests and free rentals. So
nice.
Any of the guns they have there, we can rent for free. So
Shannon says, I like target shooting, but not comfortable carrying. Yeah, I think we're on the same page. And if I was single and I living alone, I might feel differently. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like Jeanette got hers when that's the gun Jake has access to now. But when she was living alone, I believe. Julie Rodier, she stuck with a gun in her bed.
Rodier. Ugh.
So I mean,
God, she was.
Well, you know how to use it. You can't just buy it and put it away and think it's going to save your life. You got to know how to use it. So that's why I go at least once a week.
The right to bear arms is to defend oneself from tyranny, I think. And the right to bear arms when you want to send people to the gun show.
Well, there's a reason why it's the Second Amendment. It's the second protects the first, is supposedly and I don't know. You say what you want about that, but I do think it's not enumerated in the UN Charter or anything like that. But I think that self-defense, the right to defend yourself from people trying to make you do what you don't want, should be a human right. I think it is a human right, whether it's acknowledged or not. Just the defend yourself from being coerced, and I'm not going to fight in your war. Maybe that would. There's a lot of different reasons for people might want to. So yeah.
Well, in other than gun news, John Mulaney has a new special out on Netflix.
Oh, I love John Mulaney.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But I heard he was on Jimmy Kimmel last week and talking about it. I guess it's kind of informed by his rehab experience and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So
man, woo! He says a lot of things that are like, whoa, wow. I mean, it's super funny, but oh man, he's very honest about a very embarrassing and painful, like having an intervention from a bunch of comedians. Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned that on the like he Jimmy Kimmel was jealous of. He said, jealous of the guest list at your intervention or whatever. He's well, because he's got a lot of friends. He's a good guy.
He said one of the, not to spoil anything, but spoiler, one of those friends was Fred Armisen. And he said a serious Fred Armisen is, I forget the word he used, but hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all agreed, apparently. He said nobody said anything funny, and this is a group of like comedian friends.
Right.
no one. They agreed to not do bits. This intervention, and yeah, and just all the drugs he was on, and like, yeah, they saved his life for sure.
Yeah, I have no idea what I don't know what it was, but I did hear him do one bit on YouTube somewhere about he was going through his cell phone and deleting all his contacts and stuff like that. He saying goodbye. He like called his old drug dealer, to tell him, that I got clean. I'm not gonna be calling you anymore. Or whatever. The guy's, oh, good for you, man. Good for you. And I guess his drug. He didn't really remember how he met this guy. I guess the guy was like had been. But he wasn't a drug dealer. He was getting drugs for him, so he wouldn't get drugs from somebody worse or whatever. He was just trying to help him out. He was like,
yeah. And he asked, so why are you selling me drugs? And if you're not a drug dealer, and he said, because you kept asking me so much.
Right. He had no idea. That is emerging out of his fog, that he had been in. He had no idea how he even knew this person.
Oh my God. If you like comedy, yeah, it's on Netflix. And I think it's called Baby J.
I haven't shown this lucky. We watched the Chris Rock special finally.
Oh, good.
That's a good point. I guess I had heard how awesome it was. I guess I was expecting more. I was a little.
Oh, one of those. Like, too many people say how great it is, and then you're like,
it was good, but I was like, I've seen better. I've seen him do better bits.
Oh, I thought it was really cool, but I think it was live on Netflix too, which was kind of different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatevs. I do love me some Chris Rock. Well, should we do some
yes,
energy
that.
Yeah. All right. So whoever's playing along. Oh, and welcome anybody watching in the future.
my neighbor, I'm not sure, but at least monthly, sometimes every other week, sometimes once a week, there's paramedics coming out and going past my house to her apartment to get her husband's out front with her. They take her away pretty regular. So she's got an oxygen mask on, and they're, she's in the cart, and they're.
How old is she, you think?
I don't know, late 50s, I guess.
Right.
So I'm not sure what it's some kind of chronic thing, but yeah, they're over there quite a bit. So they're over there right now, and I don't know. So
right now,
out there to see if she could send her a good vibe or something.
Wow, that's like, do they have like maybe like a punch card? Oh, that's so cruel. A punch card for like that's pricey.
The guys know exactly where they're going. It's like, they're here the same. I see the same guys, and sometimes it happens at night. Sometimes it's in the morning. Sometimes sometimes it goes for a month. Sometimes it's every week. But yeah, it's pretty regular. They're here now, so I feel bad. She's getting. You're sitting here doing your day, and then all of a sudden, I have to stop everything. I have to go to the hospital. That sucks, right? So
right. Well, I'm wondering what she's stopping. Is she having to stop doing drugs, or is it a chronic?
I don't think so. She doesn't look particularly healthy. She's, I don't know. I don't know. So it's not as. I have a couple of unwell neighbors. So actually, I'm losing a couple across the way. They've lived here since the place was built in 1974, and they raised their kids, and their grandkids are all grown up now. And he got cancer and went in for surgery. And then when he was sitting at home, then he all of a sudden he perforated his bowel somehow. So he's back in the hospital.
Good Lord.
So now they're moving to some like assisted living place. They have their own apartment, but there's like nurses on the grounds 24 hours a day kind of thing in case they need help. So but yeah, he's been. When I moved here, I was like, wow, I want to be like that guy. He was out every day. He was running errands multiple times, just cruising around, and now he's like. He's out rehabbing in his walker. You could barely get around the circle here once, So you lose it so fast. It's kind of sad.
How does one perforate a bowel?
I don't know. That's my question to his daughter. She said she didn't know either. They don't know. I mean, because he was at home rehabbing. It wasn't like he's been particularly active. He was going through rehab somehow, and I don't know. Yeah, perforated bowel is nasty, right? Yeah.
The human body is really interesting. And having worked on cadavers, right, Shannon, was a really interesting experience. Like, I didn't do a lot of the cutting, but I really wanted to be able to say, like, I've cut a dead body. So yay, I got that going for me.
Yeah, no, just pigs and frogs for me.
Oh no, I've never done either of those. I just keep my cut into humans. Yeah, Jesus. Anywho,
They're quite tasty.
Soylent Green is people. I've never seen Soylent Green. Yeah, but I know it's people.
Muffins.
Doing muffins. I don't know what you're responding to, Blanca, and I don't know what doing muffins is. So if you want to let me know, that'd be great.
That's her drug is muffins. Because yeah, she is pretty over. My neighbor lady. It could be something diabetic related or something. I don't know.
Makes me think of like Sadie would. I think Sadie would call it that. Like when the cats would be back when she liked cats. Now she only likes dogs. But anyway, but she'll never hear this because she doesn't respond to my work emails that I send out, and she doesn't watch this, and she's my best friend. And Blanca says drugs. Doing muffins is drugs. Is that what the kids are calling it now? Hey, Mom, I'm just gonna go do some muffins.
Yeah,
oh, that sounds okay.
Yeah.
But Sadie would say like the cats, like, oh, they're making muffins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like they're kneading dough. Yeah.
Anywho, let's do some magic. So let's do a grounding. And I thought, what am I thinking? Well, never mind. I'm not in my space.
I can tell.
I don't know if you can see back there. There's some pictures on the wall.
Uh-huh.
That's our Hall of Fame, where we have a bunch of goofy ass pictures of some goofy ass friends and family and characters from videos that we've done because we are dorks.
What is that black and white behind you? It's like buildings, city.
Oh, Perry. It's Perry.
Perry, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, and there's a monkey that. And Dave's ukulele. Everything's around.
Yeah, this thing always screws me up. It flips or doesn't flip. I'm not sure what's going on, but the camera.
Yeah, it's my brain can't handle it. Anyway, but you know what my brain can handle? A grounding. So if you're playing, so first of all, if you're watching and you haven't identified yourself, well, then you have blown your chances for, if you don't identify yourself, you don't get a theme song. So I just want you to know. I put a link to my show in my emails, and yeah, and maybe this show is just supposed to remain very intimate, whatever. But I don't think I've seen any takers. So whatever. At least I'm going to be a sugar baby, so I've got that.
Yeah, that's to look forward to.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to finance my book being made.
Hey, any amount.
In any amount that I want, whatever I want. And why I guess he's just casting his net to every single person he can. But why would he pick a 57-year-old? No offense to women in their 50s, but really?
It's probably
a sugar baby or a sugar middle-aged woman.
They need to send you a link or you download something that affects your computer, ransomware, or you can make you part of the botnet. I don't know, something nefarious, probably.
Yeah. Well, I pushed. What was that button called? Oh yeah, delete.
Good call.
Yeah, I was going to report it, but what am I going to report? Like it's was there violence? Was there this? It didn't fit in any of the categories.
He called me beautiful.
He wants me to be a sugar baby. Gross. Oh, daddy.
Maybe he's just really lonely and he's just looking. He has to ask 1,000 people to get one to say yes.
Gross. Oh, and if anybody's looking for a binge watch, if I haven't mentioned it before, my current binge watch, thanks to Wayne Brady on a podcast mentioning his binge, 90 Day Fiance. I'm really enjoying it. And a lot of these people should really not get married.
Yeah.
This isn't like a show like they're competing or something, so there's no voting. But I vote most of these people off the island. And it's interesting, this season, there's at least 2 of the 4 couples. The person who's from out of the country, Yeah, they're always given shit by the Americans, like, oh, you just want a green card and you just want to be in the greatest country ever. Is it? I mean, we have a lot of freedoms here, but we're not the only good place to live. Give me a break. And a lot of these people, they're like, no, I want to marry this person and I want them to go back to my country. Which I think the American families are, oh, I don't understand, because this country, like, everyone wants to come here.
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
it's like 26 or 28, something like that.
26 or 28, what?
The greatest country. I mean, by like, you know, life
Like we're
expectancy
28 on the
and
list.
personal satisfaction and you know, average income, and if you add up all the different data points or whatever, you know, it's demonstrably better, like, well, Denmark or place like that. Which we have the biggest army though, so yay.
Well, that's what really makes me happy, is that we have the biggest army. Gross. Yeah, but to hear about countries where it's like you have a baby and then you get all the time off, so does dad, and they value downtime. And here it's all about producing, all about producing, all about producing, and I think that's bullshit. Anyway, so
You want to keep our noses so far. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed you. You cut out there. Just go ahead. Let's go. Let's do our thing here.
Oh yeah, as the viewership is dwindling. Okay, so anybody watching now, still, or in the future, welcome, and let's get to it. So let's do a grounding. So I'm gonna go for my throat chakra. Oh, and Art and Erica are here. Hey, Colleen and Koop, we were driving and couldn't identify ourselves. Well, thank you for finally doing so. And that being said, let's play your theme song and then we'll do some magic. Okay, here we go. Art and Erica, Erica and Art. Sing along. Thank you for joining us, doing your part. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here, guys. And Erica, I wanted to talk to you soon too. Anyway, that being said, okay, I'm picking my throat chakra. You pick any chakra you want, and throat is blue. I think it's blue. Anyway, so whatever chakra you pick, I'll talk about the throat. So I'm picturing that light, that blue light, expanding out from my throat chakra, going out to the far reaches of the universe, down into beautiful Mother Earth, Gaia, bringing up some of her beautiful energy, opening up our crown chakra, allowing in the cosmic energy to join up with Gaia's energy, and we create an interface between heaven and earth. We grounded. That being said, okay, so putting out a call for any dead people, for anybody watching now or in the future. Yeah, any dead people that are stuck and just need an escort to the light, here we go. So so first of all, my name is Colleen. Yep, it's safe and appropriate to work with the group today, not the Koop. Yes, okay. Are there any dead people that are ready to move on to the light? Yep. Okay. Jesus, are you our best escort? Yep. Are we ready? We are. All right, give us a moment. Say goodbye to your little friends. Okay, so have we successfully released the dead people that were just ready to move on? No questions asked. Yep. Okay, cool. So is there some energy work we can do for the group today? Yep. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. I am a monkey. Uh-oh. That's a yes. Okay. So when I ask a fake question and I get a yes on it, that's my clue that something's going on. So, God, any more light right now? Ugh. Anyway, I've always wanted to be darker. Always. My whole life. Yeah, but white is my favorite. Anyway, enough of my whining. Let's see what's going on. So is somebody trying to join us or get our attention? Yes. Whoever this is, they come from the light, come from the light, come from the light. Nope. They come from the dark, come from the dark, come from the dark. They certainly do. Okay. So who's going to be our winner of they are attached to or interested in? So they're interested in me? Nope. They're interested in Koop? Nope. They're interested in somebody watching? Yep. Okay. All right, so they're interested in Yvonne, Blanca, Erica, Shannon. Yeah, Shannon. Okay. So I get a yes on you, Shannon. Thanks for showing up, Shannon. I don't even know if Shannon's still watching or not, because I think Shannon often like watches like between patients. Yeah. So Shannon, whether you're watching or not, this one's for you. So this dark person is a male. Yep. Female, no. And he's primarily interested in Shannon. Yes. Okay. He's interested in my help in returning to Grace. Nope. He'd prefer to be banished. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to give him one opportunity to change his mind. Hey, dark dude, here's the deal. You are at a crossroads and you're going to go one of two ways. Either you're going to accept my help in returning to Grace and until whatever sent you to the dark side, or I'll go to plan B if I need to. So, but I'd really, from the bottom of my heart, I'd love you to return to the light. So he's interested in my help in returning to the light. Nope. Okay, fuck you then. So here we go. So we're putting out a cosmic Craigslist ad for a cosmic badass or a team of cosmic badasses to get this fuck out of our faces. She says in her spiritual way. And part of my spirituality is swearing. I find it quite liberating, and I often use it as punctuation. And punctuation, I am not good at. And you know how hard it is to write without emojis now? Fuck. Anyway, that being said, do I have any takers? Yep. Okay, this requires a team. No, this just requires one. Yep, just one. Okay, so this cosmic badass is ready to get this asshole out of our faces, especially Shannon. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna show a pretty picture while we hold space for this helper. Let's look at a pendulum. Ooh, what a pretty pendulum. Okay, so that being said, all right, so Cosmic Badass, have you successfully taken care of this dude? Yep. Thank you. Are we complete? We are. Okay, so my name is Colleen. Yes. Okay, so is there somebody trying to get our attention? Nope. Okay, so my name is Colleen. It's inappropriate to work with the group. Yes. Is there some energy work to do for the group? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yes. In row monkey. Yes. Yes on
Really?
row monkey.
Wow.
Okay. And I don't know what this means, Shannon. I think she meant ugh. Ig. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Oh, she said, ugh. I knew it was me. Well, you know, Shannon, I think when we work with the public, like I've often mentioned, like Dave, especially, it seems like, not always, but it seems like when he works with, being San Diego, there's a lot of military. And oftentimes when he has a military patient, it's like there's a handoff to Dave and he'll start feeling shitty, text me, hey, could you check me, please? And more often than not, he's carrying a dead guy or somebody dark from his patient, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, all right. So that being said, wow, I don't even know what I'm doing now. My brain has kind of gone blank. Okay, so my name is Colleen. My name is Bob. No. Okay, so there's something to do for the group right now. Wow, what's happening? Yeah. Okay, this is on my master menu. Yeah, it's on my, okay. Wow, what is happening? All right. So this is in column A, column B. Oh, Shannon said this dark dude has been in me for a few days. Ugh. Well, I hope you feel better. Yeah, that's because seriously, when you have somebody dark with you, depending on your sensitivity, You can feel their stuff, and it's well, dark, I think, covers it. Not good. Yeah. So my name is Colleen. No. What's happening? Is there somebody trying to get our attention? Yes. Does somebody comes from the light? Nope. They come from the dark. Another one. Fuck. Is this the same asshole that we were just with? No. Okay. This is a dark male. This is a dark female. Okay. This dark male is connected or primarily interested in me. No. Koop? No. Somebody watching? Yep. Is this Shannon again? No. Okay, Shannon, you're not going to be the winner for all of these. Sorry. Just kidding. All right. So let's see who we've got here. So this is Yvonne. No. Blanca. No. Pam. Oh, Pam, if you're still watching, well, whether you're watching or not, you are our winner. Yeah. And you're very welcome, Shannon. Okay. Well, that seems to be what we're doing today. Dark dudes. Okay, so this dark dude is primarily interested in Pam. Yeah. He's interested in my help in returning to Grace. Yep. He'd prefer to be banished. No. Okay, so the connection is from this current lifetime. No, this is from a past lifetime. Yes, from exactly one lifetime ago. 2, 3. I get it's from 3 lifetimes ago. Okay, there's something energetic we can do to help him return to Grace and get off of Pam. Yep. And of course, Koop, because you're here, do you know what I'm going to say about Pam? Well, not about the person Pam. Pam from The Office. Michael Scott. Maybe in the first episode. Not important. Okay, so there's something. Yeah. Okay, so there's something we can do for this dark dude to get take him back to the light. Yeah. So this is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yes. In row monkey. No. Oh, good. So a legit yes. So this is a negative portal we need to seal up. Okay. Let's see what kind. Okay. Oh, how am I going to get back into my computer today? Okay, that's nobody's problem. But Koop, if I can't, I might contact you to see if you have any ideas.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So this is a dimensional spiral portal. Nope. This is what I like to call a seal 'em up. Yep. Okay. This is in column A, column B, column C. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3. Okay. Physical body negative portal needs to be sealed up. This portal is connected to Pam. Yep. And it's connected to this dark dude. Yep. Okay. It's safe and appropriate to seal it up for both of you. Yep. Safe and appropriate from the light. Are we ready? Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, so have we successfully sealed up this negative portal, this negative physical body portal for both Pam and the dark dude? And as I like to say, coming this fall on NBC. Pam and the dark dude. I think there's a monkey too. I'm not sure what that is. As long as there's a monkey, I'm on board. Yeah. Okay.
BJ and the Bear.
What's that?
BJ and the Bear.
Right? I never watched that.
That's about the truck driver, the monkey, and like
Greg Evigan.
Chet Aiken was the sheriff or whatever.
Wow. BJ and the Bear. Yeah. It's funny. I say, oh, if a monkey's involved, I'm bored. I'm on board. No, I'm not. Sure, there was Marcel on Friends for a while. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the dark dude before I lose my place again. So have we successfully sealed this up for Pam and the dark dude? Coming on CBS. Oh, nope. Now it's on CBS. Uh-oh. There's a network war, bidding war for this great show. Okay. So is there something else he needs in order to return to Grace? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2. Okay. So that's leading us to a negative emotion. All right. This trapped negative emotions in column A, yes. In an odd numbered row, no. In row 2, yes. 4, no. Energy of not good enough. So this is Pam's energy that we're looking at of not good enough? No, this is the dark dude's energy of not good enough. Okay, so it's safe and appropriate and from the light to go ahead and clear this for him? Yeah. Okay, are we ready? We are. Okay, so we're sending all of that vibration, that frequency, that resonance of that he's carrying of not being good enough. We're sending that all to the light. And in its place, we're going to fill up his energy field with energy of he is enough, energy of freedom, relief, safety, security, stability, and a heap and helping of love. Okay, so have we successfully cleared this not good enough energy for this dark dude? Yes. Okay, he comes from the light, comes from the light, comes from the light. Yep, comes from the dark, comes from the dark, comes from the dark. Nope. Are we complete with him? Yep. All right, dark dude. Yay. Okay, so my name is Colleen. Yes, it's safe and appropriate to do maybe something for the entire group. That would be great. Okay, this is on my master menu. This is in column A in an odd numbered row. In row 1, 3. Okay, so there's something to do for the group. Yeah. It's in column A. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2. Wow, it's so small. I thought I had DPS, dead pendulum syndrome, but it's just a super tiny yes. Okay, so this is a trapped emotion. Why so tiny? Okay, I'm going with it. So is somebody trying to get my attention? No. Okay, but there's a trapped emotion for the group. Yeah. Okay, this is in column A in an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5. Wow, so tiny. Fear. Oh, maybe that's why. Dun dun dun. Okay. Fear. It's like it's a scared to say what needs to happen. Okay. Scared. Okay. So this fear for the group is throughout our entire beings. Yeah, who doesn't have some fear in them? Okay. All right. Is there anything else we need to know in order to clear this? No. Okay. It's safe and appropriate to clear this layer of fear for the group. Okay, so if you're playing, all you need to do is receive. That's all. So here we go. So we're sending all of that vibration, that energy, that frequency of fear that any of us are holding. We're sending that all to the light. And in its place, we're going to fill ourselves up with energy of forgiveness, energy of light, lots and lots of light and love and freedom, lots of relief, lots of courage. How about some peace, calm, and serenity, and a deep knowing that in the big picture, it's all perfect. Yeah. Anyway, okay. And if I haven't put any love in there, I'm going to put some more love. Okay. So have we successfully cleared this layer of fear for the group? Yep. Well, at least my guess is bigger. Okay. Do we have time for, we're going to do one more thing. Okay. This is on my master menu. This is in column A. Nope. Okay. In column B. Yeah. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Dimension. So let's see what dimension is showing up as soon as I can find. There it is. Okay. The dimension we're looking at for the group is in column A. No. In column B. No. In column C. Yes. In column D. No. Okay. Column C in an odd numbered row. No. In an even numbered row. Yes. In row 2, 4, 6. Our winner is, ooh, our wizardry dimensions. Yay. Okay. So our souls are the only souls that inhabit our wizardry dimension. Yes. So there's just some cleanup we need to do. Yes. This is something on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so that takes us to vows. So a vow needs to be cleared. So, or broken. Okay, this vow is on page 1. No, so we're looking at a hidden ancestral vow. Okay. This is on page 2. Nope. All right. So it's on page 3. Yes. Okay, this is Sirius Andromedan. No, this is a witch's. Ooh. Okay, we're looking at our wizardry dimensions, and the hidden ancestral vow is in the witches category. So let's see which one resonates. This is in column A. No. In column B. Yes. In column C. No. Okay, so this is it sounds like a positive thing, but this is kind of like preventing you from this positive thing. So the name of the hidden ancestral vow in the witches category is trust in the infinite, or distrust in the infinite. Yeah, so it's safe and appropriate from the light to clear this hidden ancestral vow, this witch's hidden ancestral vow called trust in the infinite, for anybody watching now and in the future. Yep. Are we ready? This is safe and appropriate? Okay, here we go. All right, so have we successfully cleared this witch's hidden ancestral vow called trust in the infinite for the group watching now and in the future? Yep. And yeah, and just a reminder, little pre-drink, because a big part of my book is to coax magic people out of hiding. Because as I have mentioned repeatedly lately, old unresolved persecution energy is real. And it's really, yeah, it's real. The pain is real. Yeah, so anyway, whoever got that, you're welcome. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's time to wrap things up. It's already afternoon. How did that happen?
It is. Wow.
Every time, like the time just goes. Pshoo. Anyway, okay, so is that good for the group today? We're complete with that. Okay. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. And I appreciate you and I love you. And any closing words, Koop?
I appreciate you and love you, you and everyone else too.
Yay. So thanks everybody. And okay, Koop, I'm gonna try to time the end of the broadcast with my beautiful closing song and graphic. Here we go, if I could find it. Okay. Oh, there's one more comment real quick. Yvonne says, thank you for another fabulous Magic Monday.
Thanks for being here, Yvonne.
Yeah, seriously, Yvonne, I'm going to text you as soon as I'm done talking to Koop after this. And I have some things to tell you. Anyway, so that being said, here we go. Let's try to do this. And how long do I have once I hit the end, Koop?
4 seconds.
4 seconds. And I think this is like 13 seconds. So I'm going to try letting it play for 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. I hope everyone's still here to watch this because this is big stuff. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.
You are magic, magic.